Welcome back to another Science Lab Juniors video session, and today we're going to be doing a second video on volcanoes. But however, the big question to ask all of you out there is, have you ever wondered what it looks like to actually go down into the middle of a volcano and have a look at the structure of the volcano? It's a hard thing to do because volcanoes are dangerous. They're full of hot magma, and I don't think anyone's ever got into the middle of it while a volcano is active. We do have some scientists who actually walk up to the craters of active volcanoes that are bubbling away, and sometimes it's not a very good result because sometimes the lava can explode and erupt, and it can be quite dangerous. So anyway, today we're going to show you a safe way of delving into the inside of a volcano, and all you need is some different coloured Play-Dohs, and I'll show you here that we've got some red Play-Doh to represent the magma beneath the Earth's surface. We've got some green Play-Doh, some yellow, we've got some blue and purple. So I made a few varieties. So first thing, what we're going to discuss is cross sections. So imagine if we were to slice the volcano in half. There's a few ways of doing it, and I'm going to demonstrate it with a simple baby avocado. So we have an avocado here. If we got a knife and we carved it in half right across the middle of the avocado, this is what you would see. Okay, if you're looking at it front on, you'll see that the skin is quite thin. You'll see the avocado flesh, that yellowy green bit, and you'll see the seed inside. And if you look very carefully, you'll be able to see the actual body of the seed, what is inside the seed of the food, and you might see a little brown line surrounding the seed, which is the coating of the seed. So this is what we call a cross-section cut of an object which is cut straight across the middle, and that is what you see. There is a second type of cut, and I'll show that to you with a slightly larger avocado. And imagine we got a knife and we sliced it from the top to the bottom, not across. This is called a longitudinal section, and it's the way we're going to cut it. And if I open it up, guess what happens? I can see the complete avocado fruit that you scoop out and eat. And over here, we couldn't quite get through cutting the seed, but you can see the whole seed inside, and that brown part there that you see inside this half is the seed coating that came off as we cut that. Alright, so two different cuts, but today we're going to learn about the longitudinal cut, which is basically vertical. So you imagine slicing my body in half from top, head to toe. This is called a longitudinal, and it's vertical cut. Alright, so we have a volcano here, and you might be asking what this pencil is in the middle. That pencil there is to create the vent and of the inside of the volcano. And if you have a look at this, we've cut it in half, and you can actually see the magma chamber there if you look very carefully, and you've got some blue, green and yellow layers of lava. So we're going to make a little volcano out of Play-Doh. And we're going to construct it layer by layer so you can see exactly what's inside, and we'll do a longitudinal section for you. So what we need to do is grab our red Play-Doh and roll it into a ball like this, and we take the pencil and we just put the pencil in the middle like that. So this represents the magma chamber, and this pencil is going to represent the vent where the magma moves up under pressure until it reaches the top of the volcano and it erupts as lava. So let's just try that. One of the things you need to do is get the first green ball. Now this green ball we're going to measure out to about 7 centimeters in diameter. So imagine a circle, and we have a ruler, and we're going to measure 7 centimeters circle. You don't need a rolling pin, you just need a jar or a flat plastic measuring cup, and we're just going to simply roll it like this until we get a 7 centimeter disc from side to side. So let's just measure that, and that's about 7 centimetres. That is it. All right. I have previously done a larger disc of a 9 centimetre yellow and the much larger disc, which is about 14 centimetres in diameter from edge to centre to the edge, of a blue Play-Doh. Place them on top like that. We can get our pencil and just use that to find the centre of these Play-Doh discs, and simply just put the pencil in and turn it around till we get a hole, and then we're going to put that pencil back on top of the magma chamber, the red ball. We're going to take our small 7 centimetre diameter, which is 7 centimetres from the edge, centre to the other edge, and place it on top of the pencil, thread it through, and then this represents the first layer of lava. And we're going to press it around the magma chamber. So imagine the volcano is quite small, and we're going to erupt. The lava is going to come out, and then when it hardens, it forms a second layer of yellow. So we'll pop that through, and we just press it down with our hands. Now remember, it can be any shape. It's up to you, depending on what sort of shape volcano you choose to make. That's totally up to you, because volcanoes are not always the same shape. So we're going to put this in through here. Third and final layer. I've made mine blue. If you have more Play-Doh, you can keep going, and as each layer builds up, your volcano gets bigger, taller, wider. Okay, so here is the volcano. I'll just show that to you, and that's what it looks like underneath. So if we were to cut it in half, there you go. You've got your magma chamber, and you've got the green layer, the first lava layer, yellow, the second lava layer, and the outside layer. All right, so as I promised, we were going to do a longitudinal cut, which means cutting something from top to bottom, straight down. Instead of using a knife, I've got something safer for little children. Just get yourself some fishing wire, or even if you've got some cotton thread at home. I tied some rubber bands on the end so that you can put your fingers through and just hold them like that. And then we're just going to scissor cut like this. Cut, 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 cut. Push it right down till you get to the very end, and it comes up again. When we remove this, I'm just very carefully going to do that, and we break it open. Look what we've got. We've got our cross section of the volcano. Now if you look very carefully, you'll see the red magma chamber. You'll see where the pencil fitted in just nicely to make an indent for the volcano's vent, and you can see the 3 different layers of your volcano, and they represent 3 different lava layers. So you can now do this at home, have a bit of fun. I should put the recipe for the Play-Doh. It's a no-cook Play-Doh with cold water, so it's very safe for children to do in the kitchen with your parents. You can do it with your family, with your brothers and sisters, and there you have it, the longitudinal sectional cut of a Play-Doh volcano. I hope you have fun doing this, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.